Can you hear me? Yes, it's working. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eva. Thank you all for coming to this session. I'll be telling you a little bit about studying in the Netherlands. I hope you enjoyed the fair. Please also come and visit our booths at the market later. I was asked to share a little bit about what it's like studying in the Netherlands, but also to address maybe some of the questions that you have about scholarships or visa or some of the other things that you might need to arrange if you want to study in the Netherlands. I was told that I had 30 minutes, but actually it's 15, so please bear with me. I'll try to address most of the pressing issues in a little bit of a quick time, but that leaves us some time for your questions. So if you have questions, please save them all the way to the end, and then I can happily answer them. A little bit about myself. I studied in the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands. My alma maters are the University of Leiden and University of Amsterdam. So if you have any questions about those universities, also be happy to share them with you. Maybe thinking about the Netherlands, what are some of the things that you envision thinking about the Netherlands? I can imagine that maybe you're thinking about cheese or windmills or tulips. And I can't deny they're all true. It's very much a tradition, but the Netherlands is also very much into innovation. And that's something that you also see in some of our study programs. They're very much aimed towards innovation, new technology, climate change, water management, etc. Some of the big companies also that you might know, ING, who's been also in the Philippines for a long time. Maybe you have a Philips TV at home, but also some of the bigger NGOs very much related to innovation, for example, is the Ocean Cleanup. They all started in the Netherlands, or they still have their head office there. A little bit, I think I can say this bluntly, because I am Dutch, so I don't feel any shame in telling you. But of course, if you consider studying in the Netherlands, it's important that you know a little bit about us. The Dutch are very unfiltered. We say exactly what we think, which is maybe a little bit un-Filipino. But whatever we say will be very honest. It's not to be rude, but it is. We tell you exactly like it is. One of the nice things I think about studying in the Netherlands is that there's more than 2,000 programs being taught in English. Almost every Dutch person speaks English, so it will be very easy for you to feel at home, to communicate with everyone. And to mingle in. There's no need to learn Dutch. You can, of course, if you like to, but you absolutely don't have to. Yeah, like I mentioned, you can almost study anything that you like in English. I did all my studies in English as well, not in Dutch. And of course, very important when you choose one of the studies or university is the quality of education. Actually, this was updated, so I can tell you now that 7 out of them are in the top 100. The quality of education in the Netherlands is very high, so you should definitely consider that, of course, when you choose your programs. And very much related to speaking English, of course. We have more than 160 nationalities in the Netherlands. It's very multicultural, very diverse, especially in the bigger cities where the universities are. That also means that most of Dutch people are very open-minded. I think you'll feel at home quite easily when you come and study in the Netherlands. It's also a safe place to live, which is important, and that also means that we are one of the happiest people in the world. It's very easy to get around, lots of nature, lots of things to do. Of course, we're also a very small country, I want to tell you. It's easy to travel around, but we're very close to some of the other European countries. You can take the train. You'll be in Paris in less than 4 hours. You can take the train to London, where you'll also be in less than 4 hours. There's a train to Berlin, takes 6 hours. So it's also a nice place, I think, to travel to the rest of Europe. Another reason maybe why you would want to study in the Netherlands is because, of course, you want to study to get a nice job afterwards. There's an opportunity to stay for a year longer after you finished your studies. We call it opportunity year. Your visa will be extended for another year, which gives you some time to look for a job. Some people want to start their own company. It's also possible. So after you finished your degree, you can apply for this visa. important to know that the Dutch education system works a little bit different than the Filipino system. We have a good video that will show you that explains it all, but just to clarify a little bit, we have research universities and University of Applied Sciences, which might be common for you. But we also have specialized institutes, and some of them are also here at the market, so please go and talk to them. But a 2-minute video that will explain you how it works.